Hello, people. This is Tell Me Your Secrets, episode 5, season 1. I got here by myself. In the last episode, Mary went drawn up with John because she has nothing else to do and she's going crazy. And I think she's looking for something to attack, which she did. He told her to leave him alone, but she didn't. He told him that he needed to work by himself, but she didn't listen because she's crazy and she's freaking angry, rage. And she got to Esther, and freaking killed her. Only, turns out that, that was an amazing scene, by the way. Watching her kill the lady, it was incredible because you know she's never done that before. But this rage she's feeling inside has been building for 5 years or whatever, and she just makes you wonder what she's gonna do when she finds the daughter. You know, maybe the lady was right. There's a reason why the daughter left. There's a reason why the daughter's gone, and now I can start kind of seeing why she might have run away, if she did. There's something. There's a lot in the past that we don't know about her and her daughter's relationship. But she choked out a freaking old woman, killed her with her bare hands, choked her out. What she do? She put a pillow over her face and then choked her to death. Suffocated her to death. But John, and the consequences to your actions, and of course, there are consequences to your actions, and guess what? John saw it. He had it all on camera because he was filming Esther, but he didn't notice she was gonna do something, and now he has footage of her looking straight in the camera, undeniable proof that she just killed somebody. John's last look is like, what am I gonna do with? I don't know what his look is supposed to say exactly, but he is now in a position to take complete advantage of Mary. What is he gonna do with that information? I love that last look he gave. I have no idea what he plans to do, but he's got so much leverage now. He could control her, make her do anything he wants. What the hell is he going to do with that? And Emma has found out that, Pete pretty much controls her life. And she doesn't have, even the house she has is not hers. It's owned by him. Everything is owned by him. The shirt she was wearing is literally his. That drove her crazy. Because the reason why she got into the whole program in the first place, the Widows program, was to take back control of her life. But turns out no one is going to let her do that. Even the cop who's supposed to be on her side. I still don't know what to make of him. But I'm starting to think he might be a red herring. He might not be as bad as he looks, but he is kind of messed up. He's got a lot of issues. But I don't think he might not be the bad person that I thought he was. I'm not sure. But anyway, she got fed up with all that control stuff. She couldn't bear to stay in that place any longer. I don't blame her. So she left. She's gonna run away because technically she cannot leave. But she ran away, and she's gonna run with Rose. It looks like she's gonna wait for her. I thought she might have ran off on her own, but she's gonna freaking run away with the freaking little girl. I don't know how that's gonna turn out, but it's not gonna go very well for either of them. But it's fascinating. Okay, let's get to it.
Federal agency is restructuring, closing Minnesota's state home.
Whoa. So Esther had come to see her.
When I get out, the first thing I'm gonna do is your hair.
And I'm gonna leave it till you're home.
Are we safe? Did you keep us safe?
Freaking music's amazing. It's awesome. It's violin. I don't think Rose came with her. I think she left alone. I wasn't sure. Minnesota. This makes it sound like there's a bigger secret that I don't know about. I thought the secret was where she knew who she was, but it looks like there might be more to it.
Can you excuse us?
Sure.
I don't have anything to wear. Maybe that's more of a presence.
Don't play games.
You were very rude to Samantha just now. That is not a good look on you. No, you're no nonsense. Like my mom. You have that same expression. And she used to look at me in just that way.
She's like reminding,
I love getting caught in her stare.
She's reminding him of the mom.
Before, didn't
He's getting too comfortable, man.
When she was in jail?
I was a different person then. I have different questions now.
So you do believe in change, Mary? That we can become better versions of ourselves?
I feel like that's the big part of this story. That's like the theme of this whole thing. Can we become better Can we change? Can we become better than we were? Interesting. That seems to be the theme of the show. Oh my gosh, she is so close. I mean, he is so close. He doesn't know, right? I think he came here to see if he can get her. He's waiting for her. They're both waiting for her. They're both waiting for her. Oh my god. She got rain boots on and everything. Whoa, she's got the two eyes thing. It is. It's a freaking kid. So is that the daughter of a serial killer? I knew I wasn't looking. I knew I wasn't crazy. She has two color eyes, right? Oh boy.
Hi, it's me. Just checking in.
Oh boy.
Okay, I love you. I'll see you soon.
I don't know how she's gonna take that shit. I mean, how do you act after you just killed somebody and you're not exactly a serial killer, you know? Yeah, she left her behind.
I don't care that you're hiding out. I want to hide out with you.
What? Is that supposed to mean?
Why would you want to hide out?
Move over. Don't make me read your mind.
Stop. Stop.
On one condition, that you escort me to lunch.
Oh god. Okay, I was worried there for a second, but the dad don't seem so bad. The mom is the one that's crazy, I think.
Hi.
Oh, is that freaking late? Is that freaking guy again? Oh my god. He's the guy from that show, Outer Banks. He's from Outer Banks, right? That's him.
I miss her too, okay?
He knows Teresa?
Teresa meant a lot to me.
Whoa. Wait a minute. That makes it sound like that was Teresa's boyfriend or something. And she ended up with her? Whoa, what's that about? Freaking predator. Oh shit!
It's me. How did you?
Oh, it's her.
How did you find me?
Did you want to know? Turn the truck off.
The real killer is coming. I think he is trying to help. He means it. He is here. I think he is.
Why'd they fire you?
Well, when the state found out how close we were, they banned me. That was 15 years ago. I never went back ever until you asked me to, and that's the truth. When she ran away, I made the mistake of letting her stay at the cabin.
In the shelter, there were markings like she was counting days.
I made those markings.
Yeah. Who's that about?
As a kid, I used to play war. I used to pretend that I was a POW.
Where's she now, that girl?
Oh, wow.
She's doing fine.
What happened to her?
Fine, Emma. She's my wife.
Whoa, that's the way.
We reconnected.
Wow.
Feelings were real.
Oh, that's interesting.
I married her.
Interesting. The cat. But there's a but. The dad's sweet.
Oh, Daddy.
Make yourself a wish, honey. Whatever you want in this life, or whoever you want, you go get it. Fight for it, baby girl.
Where'd you
Have you
find
ever
it?
seen a sheep being sheared? They say they're never gouged or hurt in the process, but I don't believe it. The cows who died here say you can have your good steak. Sometimes nice things come from an experience that hurts.
Failure's not a good look on you, John.
Don't say that, Mary.
I prefer Mrs. Barlow.
Me and my mom this morning, Andrea Black, right now.
Oh, stop this shit. Think you and I are just...
We're not gonna be done.
Stop doing! Swallow! Swallow!
Oh boy.
My car!
Oh god.
That's a good girl.
Oh god.
Nice polymer frame. You load the magazine, you got 8 and then 1 in the chamber.
What are we doing over here?
That's how she found him.
She's beautiful. She has my eyes.
But it was only meant to be until I could come back for her. I know who I am. Who I can be. Without her.
Come back to St. James with me. Come back and I promise
right.
I'll get you Freya back. But we have to do it the right way.
Into a stone.
Isn't that what Esther said? Esther
One
said
at a
stone.
time. Cast them into this lake. Free from our sins. Free
Such
from
a,
the past.
a nice idea. I heard that
Free from the
before.
past, huh?
About pulling your sand into something. And it wouldn't when it was that easy, yeah?
I found you. To hear you, Mary. How are you?
You have Karen Miller?
She did not show. Are you heartbroken, Mary? I know what you did, Mary.
I like how the shots like obscure, off center. Like represents how she feels and how everything is kind of getting skewed, man. Oh, it's fascinating. It's fascinating.
I'll drive you back.
I got here by myself.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh no! She's gonna find the truth. Why was that in the? Why was that in there? Oh.
There you are.
Thought he took it. He touched the cat.
You lost your collar?
He took the collar. Oh gosh. Okay, so this is an awesome episode. So many things are starting to happen now. There's so many crazy ass things happening. So see, Emma took off without Rose, and turns out that the secret that Esther, whatever she was keeping from her, was or was it Esther or was it, I don't know, what, the old lady anyway. She's found out that the old lady's actually, the old lady's secret was that Emma actually had a kid. The only person who knew was that lady. She took it to her grave. She went to see her daughter, and then she left, and then she went to the graveyard, and that's how John found her. Esther, wait, hold on, let me go back a bit. Emma is dealing with the theme of this series seems to be about can we change who we are? Can we become the best versions of ourselves, or the idealistic version of us, or something like that? Or are we forever are we forever the mistakes that we made? Are we defined by the mistakes? Is the mistakes we make, or is that us, or can we reshape ourselves? Can we be redeemed? And that's what each of them are doing. I think they each of these characters is striving to become better people or something like that. Because you have Emma here, who is the girlfriend of a serial killer, but she's trying to now that life is behind her, she's trying to move on with her life, trying to become something new. They all had a past, and they're trying to move away from it. And the question is what they will become along the way. So in Emma's case, she wants to change, but she doesn't know who she is without her daughter. She has a special extra piece of herself that she made and is out there in the world. And without the daughter, she cannot. She thinks she cannot become who she could be. I understand. Interesting freaking dilemma to be in. Mary lost her daughter, and we don't know the circumstances of all that, but she's having to come to terms with that, and now she's freaking made a monster. And in her desperation to get her daughter back, not only did she kill someone, but she also let freaking John out, let him loose, and there's no telling what she will become because of it. And with John, whole other freaking story. Man, his stuff is amazing. He went from trying to change who he was to slowly becoming trying to change. He became a new person, and now he's changing back into the person he was. What do you call it? Regurgitating? Oh, he's regressing back into his old self. And it's really cool. It's really fun to watch because you see him change in front of you. He became arrogant, slowly but surely. Less of a scaredy cat, afraid of what people were afraid of, like relapsing into kind of getting too comfortable with it. He starts buying suits. He's making demands, and now he's in control again. She knows it. She doesn't have anything on him. Everything is set up because of her. Because she wasn't thinking it through. And now he's starting to relapse into who he was, and you can start seeing what he used to be, and oh my gosh. And now he's taking control of her situation. He's not telling her that he found the girl. He found the girl. I don't think he's gonna tell her because I think he wants to take her for himself, I think. I like how his creepiness would show up in little bursts. He looks normal, he looks nice, and then little things would like seep through. The cracks in the armor would show. And now it's just becoming more and more who he is. He's getting too comfortable wearing the shell, and then just suddenly snapping out of it. The whole thing with the lost in the stare is creepy. Really interesting idea though. He would get lost in his mom's stare and all that. I don't know. He's starting to see things in a weird way again. Really weird. But it's so fascinating. What is he gonna do? He took the collar off of the cat for a reason. Identification purposes, probably, or what? I don't know. But he didn't tell Mary because I think he wants to take the girl. I think he wants to take Emma for himself now. So he just created a monster. And then there's the question of, Pete looks like he actually might be a good guy. Nothing he did was ever really suspicious specifically, just his attitude. But now knowing all of this, I think he might be okay. He might actually be okay. But the thing is, though, there is somebody killed those people. Somebody killed Jess, and we still don't know who that is. And it's not John. Couldn't be him. He wasn't even there. He didn't even know anything about this. But now that he does, are they gonna have like two serial killers going after each other? Can John be saved? Can Emma be saved? Can any of these people be saved, or are they just gonna keep falling down the path of the worst mistakes imaginable? And then you have Rose. I don't know how she's going to play into it yet, but it was interesting how Rose became this, she became more and more of a character. It's interesting. She was a bully in the first episode, and we see other sides of her. Just like Pete, kind of an asshole, kind of changed a bit, as the story went on. Anyway, no, that's a different story. It's interesting to see how Rose's story evolved, because she started out really like an asshole. And then she evolved into, she became fascinated with Emma. But now she's seen that Emma was with someone else or was with someone else or whatever. And she got all jealous and started throwing up the whole room. And then she found the newspaper. So I think that, I don't know what she's going to do with that. But she has the potential to ruin Emma's life now out of jealousy over what was happening. Because clearly she was in love with her. Don't know how that's going to freaking go just yet, but just when Emma's heading home, this could ruin everything. Everybody finds out they're gonna have to leave again. Or maybe that's for the best. No, but Emma doesn't want to leave because she's trying to find out who killed that person. So she might not want to leave. Damn it, Rose. And also the dad doesn't seem like a bad guy. It's nice to see that. You were expecting him to be just as bad as the mom, but he doesn't seem so bad. The mom is the one who's crazy with all of her controlling aspects and everything. The dad seems like he's okay. Seems like a cool guy. She smiled, so that he didn't do anything to her. Otherwise, her reaction would have been very different. So that is Tell Me Your Secret, episode 5. I don't know how many episodes there are, but it's starting to get really heated up now. I love all this. I love how this show plays out. It's so different. More people should watch the show. There's so many interesting things going on, and the way it develops allows for such immoral actions to naturally evolve from the plot. Gives you the most interesting characters. Freaking John is a revelation. That guy is incredible, and his change from being this kind of a scaredy cat who was trying to keep he was trying to suppress his proclivities. He was trying to suppress his instincts or whatever. Trying to change, right? You see as they slowly start to take him over again, and he becomes that person once again. He is the alcoholic back on the wagon kind of thing. And it happened. You can see it literally happen throughout the episodes. It wasn't a drastic immediate change. You watch as he slowly transforms into this thing. Very, very cool. So that was a 5 Temporary Secrets. Awesome freaking show. John is incredible, but everybody is freaking incredible. The story, I love how it just freaking keeps getting more and more messed up as it goes along, but it happens right before your eyes. Just they do it very well. I thought they did it very well. Although I did think Pete becoming a good guy all of a sudden seemed a little bit like a fast change, a little abrupt. John's was more seamless, but Pete looked so creepy at first. But then again, like you said, we didn't actually see him do anything suspicious. He just seemed like an asshole. But maybe we were wrong. I don't know. It's kind of weird how he kind of changed really quickly, though. Maybe it isn't, and he actually is the bad guy. But so far, he looks like he actually means it. But why is he so invested in her? Is it because he's fallen for her, like he fell for the other chick? I don't know. Maybe you know what? I think Pete's changed a little bit too abrupt. He seemed like such a slimy asshole. But it could be taken up to he just didn't believe her, and the way they shot it was hard to tell. It's hard to tell. I want to believe him though. I want to. He seemed like he's okay. He hasn't really done anything super suspicious. We'll see. I'll see you guys in the next one.